Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to this week's episode of Maconomics. I'm your host, Ross Mack, and I'm here to try to help you get to the bag. We got a new caller calling. Talk to me, what you get?
Ross Mack, the corona is making me lose all my money. I have no money in my savings account. How do I prepare for a recession like this? Help me.
Extremely great question, love, and I think right now might be the perfect time to start letting them hey big head DMs fly. But in all seriousness, I think when it comes to preparing for a recession due to the coronavirus, you're probably going to want to go look back at one of my prior Maconomics where I did budgeting. Back in the day, I talked about budgeting where I said 50% of your income should go towards necessities, 30% should go towards your wants, and the other 20 should go towards paying down debt and savings. I would probably remove wants altogether right now because there's so much uncertainty given coronavirus and how that's going to impact the unemployment rates as well as profitability among all businesses. So I would probably, use 40 to 50% of your income to go towards your necessities and maybe 50 to 60% going towards saving, right? You want to start saving and building up that emergency fund in order to really help navigate coronavirus. Because at the end of the day, coronavirus is real. It has the entire world in a frenzy, people not leaving their homes, and as a result that impacts the entire global economy, right? The economy is driven by people going out and spending their money, right? Now people are no longer traveling. That's airlines are down. You get rental cars because people are not traveling for work, they're working from home. Barbershop industry, the restaurant industry. As a result, the biggest thing right now is to start saving and building up your money. Now let's also figure out another way to make some type of alternative forms of supplemental income, whether that is, doing hair in your house or, finding a way to build websites or something like that. I think everybody's going to have their own format of making extra money, but that's key. You know what I mean? So in conclusion, you want to budget better, build up that emergency fund and find a way to make some more money. Truly hope that helps. Next caller, talk to me. What you get?
Hey, Ross Mack. Yo, what's going on, my G? Listen, I don't see toilet paper and hand sanitizer on the stock market, but I'm trying to get in where I fit in. I know the world's kind of freaking out, but I got a few bands, and I want to come out at the end of this pandemic with a few racks myself. Talk to me.
Man, great question. At the end of the day, we're trying to help everybody get to the bag, and there are some ways in the bear market to make money, right? And I think first and foremost, you should study 2008 to really get an idea of how the market, trades and things of that sort when there's, a lot of overall frenzy and people panicking, right? At the end of the day, you talked about, wanting to buy things, whether it's toilet paper or Lysol. One company that has been benefited from this is Clorox. That's one good name. Then let's think about healthcare. At the end of the day, there are many companies that are working on vaccines and trying to, rid the world of the coronavirus. You got Pfizer, you get Johnson & Johnson, you got Regeneron. Those are just some things. Now let's take a step back and see what's going on, right? You got the governments around the world saying, hey, people should work from home, right? Now, what companies are going to benefit from that? You get video conferencing companies like Zoom, as well as you get companies like Slack. Now you ask yourself, in addition to that, what are some other names, right? If you're working at home, or better yet, if you're staying at home, what are people doing while they're home, right? We're not able to go to the movies, right? But we're probably watching movies and TV shows on Netflix, Hulu. You got kids playing video games. That's Activision Blizzard. That's EA. One other thing is you might want to say, okay, what companies are actually cheap right now? What companies are literally looking like a discount? That might be Google. That might be Amazon. Might be, like I said, Netflix, right? Or not only that, you got some overcapitalized banks that are now trading down a lot, right? And now to some of my more savvy investors who might look at this as an opportunity to actually make money on the way down as well, you might want to short some companies. I talked about this like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago at this point now, where I was saying, anytime there's uncertainty, the market gets scared, people are buying volatility. There's a name, TVIX, that's volatility index. That stuff's literally up 500% since I mentioned it, right? So many different ways of making money. You might want to short some companies, whether that's cruise ships or airline stocks or restaurants. It's a lot of ways to make money, both on the way up as well as on the way down. I really hope that helps. Next caller, talk to me. What you got?
Quick disclaimer, this your boy Ross Mack. I'm just trying to elevate and educate. Damn sure ain't trying to play A. So if you lose some money fucking around with me, it ain't my fault.
Yo, it's your boy Ross Mack, man, and thanks for tuning in to Maconomics. But I'm gonna need you to stop what you're doing and go download that Maconomics 101 right now. New project out, really gonna help you get to that bag. Whoa!